Video off.
Absolutely. Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. This is Some Kind of Wizard, and with me once again for the final match of this best of three is the illustrious Goramoth.
Hello.
And the bans and picks have already begun. So the very first ban is Magnus and Batrider.
Batrider banned in all three.
In every game.
It's currently looking good for my prediction.
Yeah, same.
Alright, so last game, it is currently tied up at 1-1. Last game we saw a pretty one-sided game. Absolute Legends just controlled the map so perfectly.
Yeah, they had Rox.Kis trapped in their base from about the 18th minute, just casually stomped them. And this time Lifestealer has actually been banned out. After having him in 2 successful games, I'm not surprised at this point.
Yeah, Lifestealer is really strong. Although the first game, potentially they could have had the Bane to help deal with him. In the second game, the Bane was banned out, so there was no potential counter of picking the Bane to deal with the Lifestealer. So this time they're just going to get rid of the Lifestealer.
Sounds like a strong choice. AL have the last ban here. Who do you think it's going to be? Could be a Nyx.
Nyx is possible.
I mean, we saw Cole being picked each time, but he didn't contribute masses, to be perfectly honest.
No, he didn't. I don't know, it could be a few things. Slark. In before Slark ban.
Yeah, they could ban Slark. Oh, they banned Wisp.
No,
Oh, yeah,
Wisp,
of course.
of course.
That makes a lot of sense. Also, you gone crackly again. Is your connection alright?
No, I'm fine.
I'll let you know if you stay crackly, but you are right now.
Okay, so we got Gyrocopter picked up. Gyrocopter picked up as the first pick, which, you know, this is exactly what they did last time, actually, in the first game. Rox.Kis picked up Gyrocopter first, and then proceeded to pick up, I think it was Lifestealer and... who was the third pick?
It wasn't Puck, although Puck was one of the picks. I forget. I don't remember.
SD.
That was it, SD. Yes. So good. And then it was Lesh, and then it was Puck.
Yes.
No, sorry, then it was Lesh, and then it was...
Puck.
Yeah, it was Puck, yeah.
Eating into the reserve time again. This is something we've seen Absolute Legends do actually quite a few times on this starting pick.
They're super concerned with that Gyrocopter. I think it's opposed to starting with the carries like last time. They should just grab the good supports right now. Yep, there you go. That's the SD pick straight away. Here's hoping he gets first blood. Let's see here. I wonder who they're going to grab next. I really hope they grab a Lion. I think that he's just really being underutilized. I actually believe he's a better pick than Lina in most cases.
I know, they're comparable in my opinion.
Well, Lina has a longer range stun, but there's a lot more surety to Lion, and his ult hits a lot harder. And the mana drain's super convenient for just...
I thought their ults were comparable.
Lion's one is stronger.
Hmm.
Costs a bit more, I believe.
Darkseer. Okay.
Darkseer. Yep, good solid choice.
So they go back
Has he
to
been
the
in every
Darkseer.
game?
No, he got banned in the
last one.
Yeah, he got banned in the second game. Hopefully we'll see Mania on that Darkseer again.
Oh, he just played fantastically. Maybe another Miracle Sand King. Because regardless of his level of success, it's really cool seeing it being done, and he did a great job.
He pulled money out of nowhere.
He did.
Clockwork
and Russian's Profit. Let's face it, it's going to be a Midas into Shadowblade.
Probably, that is pretty standard nowadays.
Yep.
What he does after that is the real question. Lone Druid, they're going back with the Lone Druid pick. It's a solid pick. Probably off lane again. Although they do have the Darkseer this time, so I guess maybe not.
As I said, for the Darkseer, they're on the dire side. I think they're on the dire side, aren't they?
Yeah, they're dire.
They're dire side.
No, they're Radiant.
No, they're Radiant. You're right. Okay, yeah, it probably is Darkseer. Oh, I don't know then. If I was going to say if they're dire side, then Darkseer can do that same pulling stuff that you saw before and work as part of a try. But no, that's not the case this time. It's harder to steal as the Darkseer if you're doing it the other direction.
Well, probably what we're going to see from the bans is mostly carry bans at this point. I mean, when yes, you have Lone Druid on Absolute Legends, but you don't have... That's it. That's the only thing they've got in terms of carry. And similarly, Radical Online Extremists only have the Gyro.
Again, though, there's no hard CC that's floating around yet. The closest we have is Clockwork's Cogs, Gyrocopter's Missile, which is a very slow stun. I think they need that instant to happen. And as Absolute Legends, they have got just Shadow Demon and they have the Darkseer Vacuum.
Alchemist ban, interesting.
Alchemist ban.
This draft feels a little weird in the sense that like no one's quite sure exactly what they want. Like these picks are quite long.
It feels like they're just sort of winging it, as though they were all grouped on the same computer, going, "Oh, that guy, he's good, remember?" And they're like, "Oh yeah, he is. I'll ban him."
Call ban.
Yep, a Cottle ban. I don't know why they would bother at this point. Cottle has just not had a high success rate in any of these games. He hasn't made anything happen.
Yeah, but that's because he got shut down on the thing. Like Cottle's still pretty strong.
Juggernaut gets banned out this time, which is it's a smart call. I think the Juggernaut would have caused some problems for them.
Juggernaut got banned out by the guys who picked him.
Yeah. they're aware that he's a very useful character, so...
Yes, if you go for a pushing lineup, which, like, in the state if they are, they could quite easily do.
Yeah, I mean, it's Lone Druid. He is on the push.
And then you had Iron Shells as well. And Shadow Poison, although it's not...
It's not a great... to be honest, Disruption's more of a pushing object when you think of them disrupting people to make clones.
True.
They've banned out Tinker again. They've banned out Tinker every time. They just really... I think that the Absolute Legends are genuinely afraid of Tinker's potential to split push.
Well, they just find Tinker really annoying to deal with. It could just be literally like, we just flat out don't like playing against this hero.
Yeah, it could just very well be Captain's preference.
I mean, like, I could totally understand that. Like, it's just something that's like, it's like, we can deal with this hero, we've beaten it before, it's not like we lose every game to it, but it just makes the games more tedious than they need to be.
My example was about to be, and I would ban Cancel Answer every time, and then, Rox.Kis actually just banned him out. So, you know what, whatever. Doesn't matter. Who do you think this last ban's going to be? Probably another carry?
Or mid. No, it won't be a carry. Like, if you look at the Absolute Legends bans, they haven't banned any carries. They banned They banned 2 supports and 2 mids. And well, you can do the things with like an easy sweeping generalization: 2 mids, 2 supports.
Yeah.
We know we see this like bad jungle, bad long lane, but
bad jungle still amuses me. And
it's cool.
Surprisingly good. It really is.
I'm expecting like a mid ban or a support ban again.
Yeah. What supports do you think would be useful in this situation? Oh,
Bane.
The last ban is Bane. Yeah, that would have been one of them.
Called it the support ban. But yeah, I mean, like, I'm expecting Rox.Kis to pick up 2 supports, because what I think they're going to run is a Clockwork mid. I feel that's a mid clock with then potentially a tri-lane with the gyro and then Prophet on the long lane, or they pick up a long lane and do duo with gyro with Prophet supporting from the woods.
It could be long lane gyro. It could be long lane Clockwork, to be honest.
That's potential as well. Yeah, they could then pick up a mid. That is also true.
So to say, what about AL then? Like, they've got plenty of support now. They wouldn't do a miss with going 2 super hard farm and carry and get a 3rd support.
I was going to say, the Absolute Legend, I'm expecting another support pick and then a hard carry pick.
Maybe Anti-Mage, actually.
Brewmaster, interesting. So that's possibly the mid. I think that's the mid then, and the Clockwork's on the long. So,
although I've seen some Brewmaster tries that are fine. It's basically guaranteed tower down at 6.
It is. Plus, you have, like, this clap is just great.
Whoa! I don't know. It's... I'm struggling to guess these people because they only gone for Lina. Yep.
I'm expecting a hard carry as the last pick because I think it might be a mid Darks here.
I really think they could do with Anti-Mage. Like, mobility would do them a great amount of favours, especially since Lone Druid is the one that would have to just stand there with the bear. I think that Anti-Mage, someone who can just hop around while everyone has all their CCs, would be the better choice.
Yeah, Anti-Mage would be good.
Yeah, it's hard to guess these people's picks, though, because they've just gone for strange ones every now and again. Like, I wasn't expecting... Oh,
Rubik.
It's a good option. If he can steal things like Disruption, he steals Iron Shell,
he steals Wall.
Any of Lina's abilities would actually just be useful. Less so with the Slave, but even then it's decent AoE damage.
He'd get his own bear.
Yep, he could get his own bear. It's not as strong, it doesn't get all Bearman's items, but it does get Root. Also, I'm pretty sure Rubik can steal Lone Druid's ulti while he's casting it, so you never know, you can get tanky Rubik.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, I've seen bear Rubik before. Just like you can get Wolf Rubik.
Yep, and Dragon Rubik.
Yep.
In fact, Dragon Rubik with a Stolen Firefly is the most amazing thing I've ever seen in a game. In a pro game, in fact.
Yep, Ronith pulled that off as well.
Oh yeah, he did, didn't he?
Yep.
Good guy. And the last pick is Slark! Yes! More Slarku! So it's going to be Slark mid, solo Druid, and then Shadow Demon, Darkseer, Lina try.
I guess. It's kind of weird. I was thinking...
Or it could be Darkseer long, actually. And then Shadow...
Yeah, I guess Lone Druid will be in the try. Or they could just do 3 solos and have roaming support. That's also totally doable. With this,
it's true. Roaming Lean is a very popular choice, especially with...
Roaming Shadow Demon.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah. Like, if they could set up Disruptor and then Light Strike combos, then they have a really strong roam.
I feel like that is quite a thing. I noticed how no one on Rox.Kis has grabbed their heroes yet.
They're probably all playing rock paper scissors right now. They might they might be playing Rox.Kis paper scissors.
That's awful.
Yeah.
That's awful.
Yeah.
They're playing Rochambeau.
They're playing Slapsies.
There we go.
Venska is picked.
Only one of those. There we go. All right.
Tactical pause. Tactical pause.
Tactical pause.
Tactical pause.
Lag.
Oh, I can't stop yawning. I needed more sleep. It's certainly not these games' fault. They've all been very exciting.
They have. They've been good.
While we're waiting for this pause, then we'll just go through these teams again quickly. Who do we have here on AL?
Do you want me to start?
Yeah, go for it. I've started each time otherwise.
Okay, cool. So on the Radiant side, we have Absolute Legends. We have a Shadow Demon played by Rise. We have Mania picking up the Darkseer once more, just like Game 1. Miguel is again on the slot, just like in Game 2. We have Miracle using the Lina, which I believe was the same as last game. Unicorn is on the Lone Druid, and I believe that is the lineup. It's pretty solid.
Yeah, that's correct. Again, your microphone's gone croaky. Is it okay if we rehost the Skype call? Like, it just keeps on happening. I
but I don't
Skype
think
is just being a jerk.
Yeah, but it's not. I don't think it'll fix it.
No?
It's just...
This is just Skype being a derpy fool.
Probably.
Yeah, alright. Alright then, and then on the Dire side we have for Rox.Kis, we have Beezle's Perfect playing as the Gyrocopter, we have Van Score playing as the Rubik, we have Yol playing as Clockwork, we have Dread playing as Brewmaster, and we have Solo playing as the Nature's Prophet. It looks like Solo's going to go up on his onesies. He's waiting to do some trees, he'll probably send them into the jungle, do some exploring, do some
We
farming.
potentially have a level
It's
1 team fight
possible
happening, because we have 5 going in bottom, and we have 4 coming down the from the Dire side as well. This could be interesting.
Well, the advantage is definitely in AO's favour then, considering that they're the full 5, although the bearer is out of position at the moment. It wouldn't be too hard to bring him back, of course.
Yeah, but the Lina Shadow Demon already have the Disruption Light Strike Array combo up.
Yep,
They
the
both
trees are already
skilled us.
following in, so the bear's been spotted. Everyone's been spotted. The bear's just going to show everyone and they're going to back out. It looks like that team fight stopped before it even began.
That's a shame.
It is. I would like to see them all throw down. And it looks like AL are aware that they can really scare the guys out. And they need to, of course, or they're going to lose some jungle. Oh, look at that. Lina almost got the very first advantage in the game. Should have gotten the first creep kill and would have been one of Nature's Prophet's trees instead. And also, have you noticed that he's got the derpy trees with the silly Halloween faces?
He's got the best trees.
They're derpy.
They're amazing.
Whatever.
You're just jelly.
Mildly jelly, because my Nature's Prophet isn't quite as baller looking. He doesn't look quite as Russian. I don't have a beard and I don't have any trees for him yet. Looks like the runes are being guided. Is Beezle's going to get anything? Oh, he does.
Haste.
It's a haste. It's right there. Darkseer's not going to be able to stop it from being grabbed.
He's just going to go and harass the Darkseer now. Oh, he's actually going for a kill. Rocket Barrage, that's down to half health. I don't think we'll be able to get a kill.
But he's been forced to back
Really
out.
nasty.
And he's gone with Rocket Barrage for his first ability, which is generally considered not suggested, so I don't know if that was worth it.
Why, nothing wrong with Rocket Barrage at level 1.
No, the general consensus is if you use Flat Cannon, then it will force someone off of your lane even easier, just because you don't even have to get close to them to scare them away.
Yeah, but he's already forced Mania to pop some tangos.
True.
So what it looks like they're running is roaming support. They're already smoked up. They're looking for that mid lane kill on Nature's Prophet. They're going around the back. This could be nasty.
Around the back, it could very easily be a kill. And does Nature's Prophet see it coming? I don't think he has.
He doesn't know.
He's hugging that corner because he knows that there are 2 supports that haven't moved in yet, and they're just going to wait there patiently. Their smoke is nearly finished. Again. Slackus pounces up. If he can move in right now, it will succeed. Nope, they're waiting up on the ledge. They know that their smoke's about finished.
No, they're going top.
They're going top. They're going top. The gyrocopter.
So it looks like LD is on the bottom lane against a tri-lane of Clockwork, Brewmaster, and Rubik. Rubik looking very mighty, but it looks like they are collapsing in top. This could be interesting.
I just want to point out that we were completely wrong with the lanes again for Rox.Kis. What is this lane?
They're going in, top.
Yep, on the top we see that Gyrocopter is just gonna tango and hide, and tango and hide.
TP's coming in. Oh, this could be nasty.
They're playing cat and mouse. It looks like it could be some vengeance here. Clockwork's teleported in and there's no one else. And Nature's Prophet gets the teleport too, but he does not have Sprout up. He's only got teleport and trees. Is he gonna be able to reach? All it would take is one flare from the Clockwork, but he's not fast enough. And Darkseer makes Lina fast! Gotta go fast! Can she escape?
Have you not seen
Oh no, take the gears, but the stun lands just in time.
Go look at where SD is.
He's hiding. He's patient.
He's kind of screwed. Gyro's hunting him. Rise is just
no, and then Yol was there waiting with the gears! It looks like Shadow Demon is going to be the first to go down. And it's the first blood goes straight to Gyrocopter and everyone backs out. Nature's Prophet returns to middle, where Rubik has been holding the fort for him and gaining that valuable level.
God, that was funny.
Man, that was weird. And it looks like, again, the lanes have all changed and it's just Solo Brew up against Solo Syllabear. This is what, the second time now we've seen Solo Syllabear just do as he pleases, and he's probably going to get ahead. Though surprisingly enough, we have Brewmaster with 11 last hits compared to Syllabear's 4.
That's because he wasn't. Oh, here we go. Action on the top lane. There's the disruption and the late strike away. Perfect lands.
And the Darkseid's just body blocking it up, but that lift from the Rubik might just be not enough to save, and the Lena's right click just about chases it out, and Clockwork is unable to do anything about it. He's still level 1, by the way. And that Rubik has now... Nope, he's not level 3
action on
yet.
mid lane.
And on the mid lane, looks like Slug is going in for the Nature's Prophet. He tags him a couple of times and half healths him, but instead the Nature's Prophet's just going to trade with the right clicks as well, and it's just going to even them out. Although, admittedly, Slug right now has the bottle advantage.
Top lane.
God, this is happening everywhere. It looks like Darkseid has been caught out entirely by that Rubik and Gear combination, and Gyrocopter gets all the damage and another last hit.
Where'd Prophet go?
He ran. He teleported right back out. Yeah, he used his cast to teleport. He picked up a scroll. He picked up a null.
Spoke gank on mid again.
God, another gank coming in. These guys are relentless, and this is really what they need to do. It's just brutality. Although, admittedly, it hasn't worked out quite as well for them as they were hoping. At least the first couple times. Brewmaster is now finally taking a lot of harassment from that Syllabear, but he's still ahead in last hits by quite a decent amount. He's been trying to... He's actually gone for points in Drunken Haze as opposed to any in Brawler. He's been putting that onto the bed to ruin all of Syllabear's last hits.
Oh, that makes sense. Because, like, especially during the tri-lane bit, when it was actually a tri-lane on that bot lane, Syllabear himself was just stood under the tower. Yep. He wasn't anywhere near the last hit creep line.
There's just a haste rune sat there not being picked up by anyone on the team. Oh, but Nature's Prophet's going to teleport in and snatch it up. Does he have a bottle yet? No, he does not, but that haste is going to possibly get him a kill now on that Syllabear, but there's a ward in position and he knows what to expect. And so he's going to return back to the middle again, and Slug is just fill up his bottle. He's going to crow it out. And also, have you noticed their courier?
Which one is? It's the clan one, isn't it?
Yeah. It's weird. It's unsettling.
It's a very odd courier. I don't even know where that one's from.
I don't know. I don't. It's weird. I was just watching it for a while and seeing the facial animations. It's just not cool. And Lena's doing a perfect job of just pulling and carrying through and really having no trouble at all. And that's all experience denied. But it doesn't matter though, because it looks like Brewmaster is just setting up a ancient stack instead, which is going to go to that Gyrocopter later on and do him a great deal of favors. If he can get like 2 or 3 ancient stacks in before about 8 minutes,
Potential gank on the mid lane. We have a Clockwork. We have a Rubik.
It looks like they're not going to be able to reach though. Clockwork is only level 3, so it's not like he's going to be able to hookshot or anything. And Rubik is not in range to get the grab. But that flare does some decent damage to the Slug. He's now hit level 6. All he needs to do is just back up and he'll have all the health he needs.
This game has settled down now after those initial actions. Oh, mid lane again. Mid lane, here we go.
Oh, look at that. Slug gets the latch. The gears actually just bring him in closer, and now he's invisible with the ulti. The ward goes down, but no one's able to do anything about it. Rubik, however, lifted him up, threw him away.
Slug's still going for it.
He looks like he's not done. Yeah, he gets sped up by the Darkseer as well. He's got the Darkseer Ion Shell on top of him, and another leap and a right click takes the kill.
Oh god, no!
No, now he leaps on top of the Roshan, but he's just about making it out. He has his ulti giving him max speed and regen, and he gets a bottle charge as well to boot. If anyone decides they want to try and chase him... Yeah, if Roche had bashed him, that would have been it. But I don't think Roche actually landed a right click. That's just a bit too fast.
He got hit by one.
Did he
Roche
get hit once?
Yeah. If he'd been bashed, he would have been dead.
Luckily, Roche not so bash lord today. Here we go here. Looks like Shadow Demon's just going to secure that illusion rune so no one else can. And Slark's going to fill up his bowl. He's going to be in a perfect position to continue onwards. And Radiant have already done a fortification now to prevent that Gyrocopter from pushing too hard, and everyone's going to move to reinforce it. Speaking of which, Gyrocopter, the most last hits in the game right now, 32 to 18, which is pretty damn good. We have Syllabear now, who's finally gotten ahead of the Brewmaster, and it's taken until about 20 seconds ago to actually have caught up, and that's just because Brewmaster's not been in his lane, and Lena has been helping to pull the creeps.
This rotation again, I mean, Clockwork is now mid, Gyro's still top. Prophet is just... I don't even know what Prophet's doing. He's back at base right now.
Yep, he's just waited up his mana so that he can teleport, and he's probably going to teleport... Actually, he's just hanging on to
mid.
it. He hasn't teleported inside the mana. Sorry, inside the well, so he'd have full mana. Slot pops the illusion rune and gets out safe from that Brewmaster. And he's just going to sit in the middle of the trees and get all of his regen back.
Prophet's into the jungle now.
Yep. He has just decided he wants to go full jungle. He's got that Gloves of Haste, so he's probably going to go for a late Midas. Late being about, I'd say, 11 minutes at this point. Maybe 10. It depends on whether if he ever has to leave the jungle. If he doesn't have to leave the jungle, he'll have it in like 2-3 minutes. You can see here, we've got just Darkseer holding his own, and actually in the top half of the entire Dire side, there are 4 heroes just spending all their time, and Syllaber is continuing to free farm as much as he needs. Darkseer is actually just going to pull
he's going to get caught.
Oh, he gets teleported from behind on. The wall of trees goes down, Gyrocopter throws down his ulti, the missile's chasing, and Darkseer is just going to get bonked and goes down to Gyrocopter's last hit. Again, that's another kill for Gyrocopter, he's sitting 3 for 1. And that actually does bring the score finally even for them, and Brewmaster did go down at some point. I don't know who killed him?
Slark, I think.
Shadow Demon.
Oh, Shadow Demon?
Yeah, Shadow Demon apparently killed Brewmaster.
Must have been Slark and Shadow Demon. I doubt it was Shadow Demon.
It's probably not him on his own, no.
Haste Drain on the bottom, which will be Slark's.
It will be Slark, so I don't know, Lena's holding on to it, Brewmaster's not going to be able to get into position to stop it, and that's a filled up bottle again. And now Syllaber is finally actually pressuring the bottom tower. It's taken until just now because of all of the creep pulling that Lena's done. She's just been really successful with it. Have you seen how stacked up that hard camp is in the Radiant jungle?
Unfortunately didn't get the latch. Slark went in on mid lane trying to go on the clockwork, but he was just short and didn't get the pounce latch.
Yep, and that would have probably been a very easy kill considering that clockwork is currently just level 4. Slark moving so fast with that haste rune up, just getting around, dodges the flare from the clockwork too. He took a lot of damage in that instance, but he probably might notice that he's not getting his regen right now. He'll figure out that there's a ward soon enough, so he's going to hide in the middle of those trees. I think. Nope, he's probably by now pretty certain that he's not regenning. Has he grabbed any sentries? Nope. No idea what he's doing, man. You'd think he'd be a little bit more on the ball than that.
Maybe he doesn't care.
It's possible. No, you'd think while waiting idle that he would still wait in between the trees for the sake of, you know, the regen. It's free regen.
I guess. I don't know.
Gyro is still just seriously farming, and again he's rushed that nice early drums to ensure that, you know, mobility and that survival.
Yeah, makes sense.
See here, I wouldn't be surprised if Slark does the same. I think he's already got. Yep, he's already got the bracer.
Well, Doc says that the Absolute Legends have just given up that top lane. Doc says wandering around in the woods.
Oh,
now.
Look at that! That's going to be juicy farm. He's probably asking permission, asking pretty pleases.
What?
If he can have that giant stack of hard camp. Look at it. All that precious Darkseer farm.
Oh, DD and bottom.
Oh, look at that. The teleport in from behind on the ledge by Nature's Prophet gets the surround. Clockwork goes down first, however, and it looks like Lena is going to fall for this. Yeah. Brewmaster drops the ulti, and Slark goes in for the pounce. He gets the latch on top of it. Nature's Prophet tries to get away and fails, and actually traps Slark inside the ring of trees.
He picks up the DD as well.
Grab the DD. Slark has refilled his ball. He's got the DD. He's drinking up. He's got the mana. Brewmaster's ulti has now run out. Just take another right click, probably to take him down. The latch lands. The Dark Pact hits him for the full set of waves, and Syllaber's bear just goes in and actually just runs back away again. He doesn't get a root. And Shadow Demon also just secures that entire bottom vision. He counter wards out fine.
That was kind of weird. Like they kind of fought around the DD room, but no one like denied it or picked it up until like Prophet ran for it, and then Slark jumped on him, right clicked the Prophet to finish it off, and then just picked the DD up and went straight back into the fight once the trees dropped down.
It's pretty excellent control. He does the leap. He wants to try and aggress that Rubik, but there's no point trying to get in that close. Rubik backs out straight away. He knows what to expect. Whereas down the bottom we see that Nature's Prophet is doing Nature's Prophet things. He's just trying to push that lane out.
Sounds about right. Currently we're looking at about 500 gold lead in favour of Absolute Legends. They pulled it back from about 1,200 lead in favour of Rox.Kis. And in XP they're sitting at a massive 3,000 XP lead. So 3, Absolute Legends doing a lot of work, yeah.
It's 3,000. It's certainly not the heavy stomp that it was last game, but it's certainly a strong position. Also, with that sentry ward, are they able to see that observer that's off on the far side of the dire middle?
Not sure, but the trouble up top. Slark's in a lot. No. Oh.
Did Slark get out?
That was clutch. He got hit by the missile. As he got hit by the missile, he activated Dark Pact and purged the stun.
Fantastic job.
Well, I'm assuming that's what happened.
I'm pretty sure he can Dark Pact off things like Drunken Haze too. It's just Slark is so good. He really is. I'm so glad that he's being picked. Although it looks like this top tier one is going to go down now.
Yeah, there's a full force.
Oh, nope. It looks like everyone wants to try and defend this. There's a bunch of teleports in. Darkseer throws down the Iron Shell to try and stop some of the trees. They use the glyph up, but it's not going to be enough at this rate. Slark moves in. It looks like maybe he can try and snatch a kill, but no, Gyrocopter drops a big ulti. He gets the deny. Excellent job there. Dux is the last one left behind, and it looks like he's just going to safely back out.
TPing top, TPing bottom, TPing bottom.
On the bottom, yep, we see the Brewmaster hops in, and he just wants to, I don't know, scare a panda a little bit.
Prophet was TPing. Prophet was going in there as well, but he stopped. Prophet started TPing in, and then the Brewmaster went in as well, and then Prophet stopped it. I'm not sure why.
I'm not entirely sure either. He used it as Midas, not on any of the big creeps, however. He used it just on one of the middle ones as the cooldown comes up. Let's have a look here at Gyrocopter's items. He's still sitting at just the drum, and he's getting chased down quite hard by that Slark. He's dropped the Dark Pattern.
Oh, I didn't get the pounce latch.
He didn't get the latch. I could have sworn I would have latched just then.
No, because he jumped in front of him.
Oh, Clockwork gets in position, and he gets the gears just in time. Slark goes down. That's the end of his killing spree. And it looks like Dux is being chased down hard too, as Clockwork got... Nope, he has still not hit level 6. But that's going to be enough with the flare and the bouncing attack of the Nature's Prophet ulti.
The reason it didn't latch is because Slark landed in front of the gyro, not behind him.
Ah, I see.
So since he jumped over the gyro and didn't latch it.
With that, the Spirit Bear, nope, no root gaming at all. He had 3 right clicks and didn't get a single one of them. He's got to feel bad about that.
Reason I never play Silver Bear is my root gaming is the worst.
You have bad RNG foo.
I do. It's so bad.
But your Roga Magi is so strong.
Yeah, I know. My Roga Magi is so strong.
To get Battle Fury, no fucks given.
I still can't believe we won that game.
Eh, well, that happens. So, now that while we're paused, once again, let's do the usual item wrap-up. They're apparently AL is struggling with a whole lot of lag. And we see here Darkseer, he's going for the mech on their team. He's got the buckler.
That's pretty standard.
Slark, indeed, went for the drum, which, you know, it was a given. He had a bracer as well, and he went for the drum the last time. With Lena, she's got another smoke. Again, she's been part of that roaming combination with the Shadow Demon, but so far she looks very hard support. As the Shadow Demon, he's got just wards and boots. And the Scylla Bear has just, I was going to say, like, he only has branches, and I forgot, oh yeah, he has a second hero that follows him around, and that is almost finished an armlet.
Yep, and it has an Orb of Venom and phase boots.
Yeah, no, he's looking great. Whereas on the Rox.Kis side...
We have, Gyro's got the drums, he's got the phase boots, he's picked up the Blade of Alacrity and the recipe for Yasha, so he's just waiting on the 450 gold for the bracelet, whatever it's called, armband.
Yep. Boots of Elvenkind.
That's it. The Brewmaster is rocking mana boots. That's about it.
That's all he really needs, besides when he gets a blink, which I imagine he'll be going for next.
Yeah, most likely. Nature's Prophet sitting on the Midas and Treads. Rubik has got pretty hard support, wards, wand, and boots. And Clockwork has, again, it's wards, not wards, sorry, wand, boots, and double gauntlet, probably going into an urn, I'd assume.
Yep, and he also is the carrier of the smoke for the team. Well, I haven't really noticed quite as much roam from him. I mean, I've seen a lot of movement from all of them, but he hasn't exactly done that sort of lane roaming gank. But that might be because he only just
smoke gank from AL. Smoke gank from AL.
Let's see here. Is it going to be the typical 2? Yep, it is. And it looks like they're actually just using this chance to secure the illusion rune because they're just afraid to move out right now. They're missing all of the Rox.Kis team who have actually all pushed down the bottom.
Apart from Prophet, who can join them at any time. Yeah, he's up on the top lane.
He's Prophet being a Prophet. Oh, and he teleports, in fact. He is now there and ready to party. He brings a whole bunch of trees with him as well. Looks like this tier 1 tower is going to go down. It looks like Rox.Kis have finally settled into that whole pushing build that they were going for.
Looks like instead of reinforcing this, Absolute Legends have gone for the... they're looking to get trades. So you've got Darkseer in the mid and Slark on the top.
But they both get TP reinforcements and they're forced to back out. In fact, Gyrocopter might even get a kill on this Darkseer right now. His missile is chasing. Gyrocopter's moving around in a circle. He's not going to continue chasing it, however. Darkseer backs out. Or does he? He's still being chased by this, and Gyrocopter doesn't look like he's quite ready to give up. He could use
Prophet's TPing in. Prophet's TPing in.
And is he just in time? He is. He just about gets the reach. But that tower, those trees are destroyed by an instant vacuum. He was already casting it before those trees landed.
Top lane.
Up on the top lane, we see that Slark is engaging back and forth with Brewmaster, but Brewmaster does have the mana to ulti. Slark was aware of that, and he's decided to back out. In fact, it looks like maybe he's going to try and snipe up that Nature's Prophet, or is he just regenerating all the health necessary to hop onto Rubik? It's hard to say. It would be a big risk right now.
He's going on the Rubik.
He wants that Rubik really badly. But Brewmaster, he could ulti right now and try and save him. If nope, Rubik doesn't get the lift, he's not in range of that tower. That Slark placed himself really well. In fact, he could still get another kill if that Brewmaster gets latched and he is just a little bit too slow dropping his ulti.
He's got support as well coming up. You've got Shadow Demon and Lena.
Looks like they're ready for it. Yep, he drops the ulti, and Slark is just gonna back out. That rock does not hit him. Oh, it does hit him, but the rock animation broke a lot earlier than that, so he didn't have Dark Pact prepared. He gets thrown up into the end. Dark Pact did not cancel that tornado.
Lina goes down to the Jericho in the background.
Oh, look at that. Did you see that excellent leap? He was already casting at the moment that Nature's Prophet was dropping that ring of trees down, just like Darkseer and his vacuums. Speaking of which, Darkseer just pushing out that middle tower.
And in bot lane, you've got the LD about to take a tier 2. That's a tier 2.
And that is, and he gets the last hit on it, no less. Gyrocopter is in. Root Gaming! Excellent hit. And that missile is going to chase him to the ends of the earth!
Otherwise known as the Fountain.
The Fountain. Or the well, if you're feeling classy.
Oh, Darkseer caught in the
Darkseer's getting surrounded and the trees go down. He wasn't casting vacuum quite as fast that time, but it was still quite fast indeed. And that's a stolen vacuum by Rubik in the hook shot. Did you zip me or did the animation pass through him?
It went through him, but it still hit him, apparently.
He just got penetrated, Scorpion style. Oh, that missile is chasing. Can Silver save him? Yes, he can! Darkseer gets out alive. And in the meantime, Nature's Prophet's going to take a tower, and Gyrocopter's taking quite a few hits. If there's a root, then he's in big trouble right now. He's not close enough to get the right click in. He's not close enough. Panvera is forced to go back.
They're going to deny the mid.
That mid is down and denied. The tier 1 for the top on the dire side is actually still up. I'm quite surprised. That might just be because there's been no Syllabear up there.
Well, yeah, because they were fighting up there, remember, rather than taking the tower.
Look here. The all items. Brewmaster now finally has his Blink Dagger, by the way. It's a pretty big item. I'm just going to open up the items tab. I never use that thing, and it's really good, actually.
That's what I've been using.
I've just been clicking on it, following them around the map. Very impressive. It looks like Nature's Prophet is indeed going for a Russian Star Shadow Blade.
They want this top tower. They are grouping.
They've decided that having that tier 1 there is an insult, and so Syllabear is there to do his job. But did you see that? That Slark got caught mid-leap by that telekinesis. He just got Jedi mind-powered right out of the air. Oh, it's a whiffed hook shot badly by that Clockwork. He slams into the back of an ally. And with that, he spends most of his mana to boot. Looks like there's an invisible Nature's Prophet willing to start this fight. There's being chased by... Nope, he's not being chased by anything. He's just walking away casually. Gyrocopter lands down the ulti, but it's only going to land on the Panda, and he doesn't even feel a scratch.
This is going to be interesting if they can take this top tower.
Yeah, I was going to say, they're actually going to engage us, though. I have a feeling that AL are just going to sit there for a little while longer and then back out and take all the farm. Nature's Prophet certainly has left the lane, although maybe because Nature's Prophet's left, that's going to be the opening that AL need to get in there.
I don't feel, this tower's going down either way. Either it's going to get denied or it's dead. Or it's going to get killed by AL.
No, the tower is not in deny range and the Panda Bear got drunk and hazed, so he did not right click enough. The tower is still up, and it's going to remain so. It will have to be backdoored later or just pushed casually.
It's impressive holding onto the tower.
It is a good hold, but I think they might have actually wanted to be a bit more patient with the drunken haze so that they could then score a deny later. In the meantime, Slark is going back to farming. He has almost 3k gold, so I'll be interested to see if he goes for another Diffusal Blade, or if he opts for something else, considering there's no Omni Knight this time. And now I'm hungry for ice cream.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. There are less obnoxious noises out there in the world, like police cars. Oh, and that Clockwork gets a long hook shot. And there's a Shadow Demon Lina combination. She gets the ulti off. Clockwork's just a right click from death, and that is the finisher. Miguel goes down.
Root Gaming on the gyro.
Root Gaming. Gyrocopter is trapped. He gets stunned by the Lina and Dragon Slave. Brewmaster is still chasing Lina down, however, and she is going to fall to an errant rock in the back of the head. And Darkseer is there to do his thing. Brewmaster's ulti wears out. He's just had enough time to lift Slark up into the air, but it's not going to be enough. Darkseer gets the final kill with the Iron Shell damage while their tier 2 is being pushed. There are, in fact, 2 Sentry Wars just on top of the tower right now.
Who killed the Slark? Because Slark bought back.
Slark was slain... Did he really buy back?
Yeah, he bought back.
I didn't see it then, I'm afraid. I don't know who did it. Now, Nature's Prophet's just about alive, but he's managed to force Darkseer back. Although he had just enough time to drop down the Iron Shell, probably take out the rest of those trees and prevent this push that he's trying to do.
Top tower goes down to the Lone Druid.
Yep, that's to be expected. Let's have a look here. Clockwork, he's having a pretty bad time. He's just about level 8. What are the levels looking like, in fact? Him and Rubik, definitely the lowest, alongside Lina. They
You
are
look
all
at
level
the
8.
net worth
Slark
is
and
a lot more.
Syllabear are sitting at 13 each.
You looked at the net worth at the minute. It's a lot more spread out than last game.
Actually, yeah, I'm quite surprised that it is that good. Syllabear sitting at 9k, and just behind him is Gyrocopter at 8.8. Although Slark and Syllabear definitely ahead at level 13, Gyrocopter's just a little bit behind. I was trying to find
He's
a
going
button
for that. He's doing the same build as last time. Grabbed the got the drums, got the Yash, and now BKB. It's the exact same build he did last time.
It's pretty solid for him.
Yeah, it's a good build.
It looks like Rubik wants to try and set up another ancient stack in just a few moments. Isn't it? Did he click that a second early?
Clicked what?
No, he didn't stack it a second early. He was just narrowly barely there. I thought that he pulled that stack a second
Oh,
early.
right.
It must have been like half a second, and it just forgave him because those ancients were already returning by the time the second group spawned. They were nearly there in vision again. Very close. Gyrocopter is just having a grand old time there, taking all that delicious farm. Brewmaster's going to sit there and try and get the experience for it. Whereas we look here at the middle, we see that Slark is just doing his usual right-click thing, and he's actually, as opposed to going for the diffuser blade, is rushing straight to a BKB himself. Darkseer himself, he's just farming up. He's got the mech finished. He's got a 4-staff. I'm not sure what he'll go for next. It's hard to say. What would you say?
On which hero side? The Shadow Demon.
Darkseer.
Darkseer. Well, if he does what last time, it'll be 4-staff into tankiness.
Fair enough. So he might go for that heart straight up.
Yeah, this is the exact build he had in the first game.
Right.
Like he got Soul Ring, he got a mech, he got a 4-staff, then he grabbed the casual fight booster, then he grabbed the ultimate orb, and we didn't see where he went after that because the game was over.
Alright, yeah, that's correct. See Syllabear just farming away happily. There's a Demon Edge and a Javelin already on his best, so he's about to finish up an MKB. In fact, in about 600 gold's time, that'll be done. He's already got the armlet, he's got the Orb of Venom, so it's going to be quite a force. If he can get that one right click down, it's just a good odds of pinning an enemy entirely. I think he's been annoyed at how many times his Root Gaming hasn't quite scored him a kill and someone's been able to just leave.
They're going for the Roche.
Are AL aware of this, though? They actually haven't got any wards in position, which is quite surprising.
Just looking at the movement of the players in AL right now, they're not aware of this.
And they're not expecting it either. In a second. Oh.
Tactical pause.
Tactical pause. They're going, wait a second, Roshan! Probably someone has come to that realization this very moment while they're paused for lag and they have to actually think about the game a bit more.
Right now someone's going, Poppy!
Oh boy.
Let's take a quick. I'm just going to take a brief gander down the items again, see if anything else big has been picked up. Shadow Demon has finished up the urn. Clockwork has also finished up his urn. Blink Dagger up on Brewmaster now, so that's pretty big.
That was actually quite a bit ago. I think about 5-6 minutes. 300 ping, eh? 300 pings worth of tactics, you mean?
I think Rise is going for a 4-staff on the Shadow Demon. He's already got the staff of Wizardry up.
Never know. It could be going for an Atos.
On Shadow Demon, I don't think so.
Nope, definitely an Atos.
Definitely a troll.
Or maybe actually, I think he could go for a Yules.
Yeah, Yules, I guess, but
because I think Yules times quite well with the rest of his rotation.
It is possible, yeah.
If you think about it, Banish is 5 seconds of Banish combined with a Yules keeps someone out of a fight for an entire 5 seconds. Not Banish, Disruption. Yeah, no, it's possible. Although you're probably right in that he's going for a 4-staff. I just think that anyone who gets a Vite Booster or gets a Staff of Wizardry you should never not consider the rod of Atos. It cripples a person.
If it's not OD...
There'll never be an adventurer again.
If it's... God damn it, that joke is so crap.
It's the shittest oldest joke, and I had to make it because I haven't made a really shit old joke for like 10 minutes.
I mean, unless it's a Skywrath Mage or an OD, it's very unlikely a Rod of Atos.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of other people who can go with Atos, and I think I saw
Silencer,
one.
that's about it.
I was going to say, I also saw one at one point on a Nyx that I thought was a very amusing concept.
I guess, yeah.
I wouldn't have gone with it myself. I think that's just a silly choice, but I saw it done. It was probably showboating, because no one goes Atos, and I was thinking, no one goes Atos, I'm going to have one now.
So... While we're still paused to lag, who do you think's in a better position right now? I mean, we can look at the graphs and stuff and see that, like, in terms of pure stats, XP wise, AL are actually still in the lead by about 5k XP. In terms of gold, they're in the lead by about 1500. Yeah, 1500 gold in the lead. But it's been up and down all over the place if you look at the gold graphs progression.
Yeah,
I mean,
as far as the gold graph's concerned, it's been a bit of a roller coaster. Right now, Rox.Kis, they're about to score a very easy Roshan with no contention from AL. Unless it takes them about half a minute to take it, then there's no way AL can stop this.
no, it's already dropped half health.
Yeah. And then I think once they do that, that will just really just even out the layers of that experience and gold deficit that Rox.Kis is struggling with. And they've got a really strong team. They've definitely got what it takes to just power push through the middle, to be honest. If they can take a team fight in the Radiant jungle, they'll be able to go through the middle, no problem.
I mean, if you look at the net worth as well, it's still like so evenly spread. I mean, there's like 100 gold in it between LD and Gyro. Like
Yeah.
they're pretty much bang on. Like Profit is slightly ahead of Slug. Slug just DC'd, so you can't see him in the list anymore. Or well, you can, but for some reason his net worth.
Net worth is now 1,274.
It was about 8 grand.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm pretty sure his boots and bottle combined alone put him above that, so...
Yeah, it was about 8 grand. So yeah, so he was about Profit was about 900 gold ahead. So, but it's not a lot. It's pretty comparable. Darkseer, Brewmaster, pretty comparable. I mean, the only real big advantage, which I don't even know if you could call it a big advantage, is the hard supports on AL have, like, in terms of hard support gold, significantly more gold than the hard supports on Rox.Kis. Because I mean, that Rubik has nothing.
Yeah, well, that's also because as far as AL concerned, Lena and Shadow Demon have been making the plays.
Yeah.
Like, Slark has done a couple of leaps, but the setup has been entirely down to the hard support, and since they've gotten away with it a couple more times than the hard support of Rox.Kis have, they're just naturally further ahead. Whereas their support have been playing a very reactionary game. They haven't been setting up the ganks. They've bought smokes and tried, but they've failed for the most part. I'm just going to take a quick drink because I'm losing my voice to some degree. Again, I blame the spring and all that pollen and all that lark. It's no good for you. It's all that sunshine as well. Evil. Yeah, I'm looking at it. Has anyone got anything left on the courier right now?
The courier, I don't think so.
It's just got a pair of wards.
3 minutes of pause time left. There's obviously this is a serious tournament and stuff, and there is a hard cap limit on.
Yeah, they're not going to be associated too much more, and it could just end up being... That would be the saddest ending to this. But right now, Slark's probably having a really hard time connecting to the game, considering, the issues that we've had connecting. If he's dealing with lag on top of that, it's not good news.
No.
I worry indeed. See, I took a pause in speaking, and now my voice is nearly entirely gone. Obviously, not enough casting practice.
I got Slugs back in.
Oh, thank God. I was really worried. I was very, very worried. Please go. Nate's Prophet, he seems that he's going to be going for that sheep stick. Also looks like Antenna Dota. They're one of the casters. I can't remember which group they are casting though. They're back in. They're in. I don't know what language they'd be doing.
Not sure.
Yeah, while the last of this pause goes on, I'm just going to mess with the fog for a second.
Sure.
Like, right now, the Radiant cannot see crap. They have that top corner of their Ancients and the very bottom of the Dire jungle, and that's it. Otherwise, it's just points of light in the darkness. When you compare it to how the Dire are looking right now, they see an awful lot more. There's not a part of their jungle that they aren't aware of, at least.
Yeah.
But actually, no, they've slipped a bit in their own jungle. Right now, AL could be in their jungle and they have no idea. Whether they can see Darkseer just about. And they know that the Syllabare is up top. But it should be pretty obvious to AL that right now Roshan is going down.
I don't know if it's necessarily obvious. They could have a suspicion.
Well, think about it this way, like, where else are they going to be? Because their one ward is on that corner of the jungle.
I guess.
Looks like they had to ask permission to swap routers. I don't know what request that was. I don't know what ruling would stop you from swapping routers. I guess it's just because there might be a marked change in IP or something.
Possibly, I'm not sure.
It's something. I suppose it was just worth them asking at the least. I hope he's quick. Because I feel bad. It's probably very hard to leash with a slot considering you're at 250 ping. I was just about to click on one of the other broadcasters to see how they were trying to fill the dead air, but then I realised that, you know, I can't really get away with recording them.
Nope.
Darn. That would have been interesting.
1 second.
You can tell me how they're doing it though, can't you? Do 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 do. Looks like various casters are just sort of hopping out their slots. Tuskiatra of the G1 has just left. He's probably got things to do, I suppose. I opened up the spectators tab again. There are a lot more dislikes than there were a few moments ago. Now there are 530 of them.
Oh, internet. I mean, right now the other casters are talking about overall team composition, who's got the edge.
Oh, we already did that, man. Man, they're so behind the times. We already handled that shit. I suppose we can go over it again. We've certainly got more than enough time. Like, how do you think they're going to take a team fight?
Well, in terms of pure team fight, it's going to be... I don't know. And you got on the side of Rox.Kis, you got the Brewmaster ult, you've got Jara ult along with Flight Cannon, which is really nasty. You've got Rubik spell stealing, hopefully big things from AL. You've got Prophet ult potentially bouncing in there, plus the Prophet's own right click, and he's got his Midas up, he's got his Shadow Blade, so, you know, he could really go in any direction right now. He could go for Disable, so the Sheep Stick, he could go for just, you know, pure Russian Prophet right click. And you have Clockwork, who can actually just disrupt really well, like, or he can just be really annoying, like getting there with the cogs, getting there with his mini stuns, like...
Yeah, I do think they've got the better team fight. It comes down to AL having a lot more of that single target deal. If they can just methodically go from target to target to target, starting with the supports, I think they could take a team fight with a lot more ease.
Yeah, definitely, I agree. Like especially if they pick someone, if they start a fight off by picking someone with the Shadow Demon Lina combination, then suddenly it's a 4v5 and the fight looks a lot better for AL.
Yeah, even better if you can get Slot to leap in behind them and try and keep the others off of that group.
Yeah.
Like, that's all the setup that you need. But I think it comes down to whoever initiates first. Because as we've seen, AL's actual initiate has been very successful with that Shadow Demon Lina, whereas Rox.Kis, you know, they haven't made such a strong attempt with their engagements, but their defense has been good, as you can see by their 9 kills.
Yeah, definitely.
The police agree as well. Let's have a look. Now also there's another contest, and that's comparing the couriers, and I'm just going to look at that weird-ass squid clam again. I don't get it. I don't.
It's weird.
It's just unsettling. It's just unsettling. Like, it looks constantly terrified. At all times. It's gross. If I saw that in my plate at a sushi restaurant, I'd probably just call a young priest and an old priest. Whereas if I try and look at the other courier, all I get is pig ass, so it's probably not such a good choice. I don't know, it's hard to say how this will go, and this has been an exceptionally long pause. I really, really hope that AL don't get booted for this, because they probably got like a minute left.
It's gonna be rough either way. If this pause ends up killing the game, it's just like it's already just pointing an end to a best of 3 series. Because I mean,
it's been close. It's been close in the sense that there's been 2 back and forth stomps, and they've both proved they've got what it takes. And then this match has been close. Like, we're 11 for 9. They're even on towers for the most part. There's 1 tower in it, and that's just because they've had a Syllabare on the bottom lane in the early game. I don't know. I don't really know. All I know is that I'm also really hungry. It would be nice to make dinner. What else do we say? How do we fill time?
We really can't.
We don't have cutaway screens with adverts on them. That's what we could be doing, but we don't. We can't.
We could be getting stream revenue from our non-existent streams.
We could be making money.
We could be making YouTube money.
Whereas in real life, what I would be doing right now is getting up my phone and playing Pokemon on it for a while.
Look at the items. It looks like I'm just gonna go over items see if there's anything missed.
All I know is that Nature's Prophet's either going for a Mentor Star for that true Russian push, or he's going for a Sheepstick for that support. Like,
Yeah, it's still either way because it's just the ultimate orb. Slug almost has the BKB. He's got the hammer and the club in his stash. Lena has also picked up a Staff of Intelligence, so maybe we could be seeing dual 4 stuffs out from
yeah.
AL.
Slug is also like 30 gold shy of his BKB recipe.
Looks like the admins are calling for the status.
Yeah, they're not happy. I don't think anyone's happy right now. Let's open up the tab right now and see how many dislikes there are this time. Yep, a lot more than there were before. It's now up to 700.
I had 682 on mine.
Should be soon. He's gonna give I can tell that his response is gonna be another minute warning. Oh boy. I'm gonna have a Rubik's got the counselor set. Now I'm gonna start just looking at people's gear sets and see if they got anything interesting. Nothing on clockwork, nothing on gyro. Brewmaster, what you toting? Nothing.
I'll be right back.
Sure thing. It's alright for some. I'm sorely disappointed in the severe lack of items on the Rox.Kis team. Shadow Demon doesn't have anything. Tisk Tisk. Neither does their Lena. Tisk Tisk. I'm so disappointed. And Slug has nothing either. I really do apologise for this. It's not anyone's fault. Like, bad connection happens. If I can be bothered at some point, I'll throw in an annotation for when this actual pause ends, because there's no way anyone can be expected to fill this much nonsense time. Oh, another request for the ETA. It's not looking good. Come on, Slark, you... Oh, man. Ah, it's too intense. I need Miguel to come back. I need this game to continue. I need that in my life. The admins have asked for an ETA. Welcome back. Apparently going to another router didn't work.
That's a shame. Also, I'm back.
Yep. The ref asked for an ETA and they've not been able to give him one. They said that going to another router did not improve anything at all. This could be the end of the game. He asked if it's possible to go to a netcaf? You've got to be fucking kidding me.
No, that's happened before.
I know, but how close can he be to one? I hope real close. Like right now he should be fucking dashing to one. Get the fuck out the door! Go, go, go!
But he doesn't know if he's allowed to right now.
Yeah. If he's not allowed to, then he's fucked, isn't he? That's it. Game was good, then Slark DC.
Well, no, he can reconnect. He's just got really bad ping.
True. I can't even reconnect now. When his router change didn't work, he didn't actually even reconnect. No. How far and how long will it take to get there? And can he bring back a drink?
And can he bring...
reconnected. He's back. Whatever. Let's fucking just... I want this to continue. I want this to continue so bad. That would take him 30 minutes to get to a net cafe. They wouldn't allow that shit. They've got a schedule, goddammit.
Yeah. Alright, here we go.
Well, that's that. This could end one of two ways. Not really good ways either. Ah, poor Miguel. It's gotta feel bad. He's probably still dealing with that lag. I wish I could open up a ping bar to check, but I don't have that console. And that's Roshan. That's been 10 seconds. They're all closing in.
That's Slack with the BKB.
Sluck finished the BKB, and that's it. Roshan is down. Gyrocopter with an Aegis. Thank God it happened. What a long pause. I'm probably gonna now I know I have to put in an annotation as well. Like I couldn't fill that empty space. I'm already losing my goddamn voice. Nature's Prophet isn't having too hard of a time farming. He hasn't like he's gone for any particular item yet. Sluck looks like he wants to get a gank. Is he gonna be able to land it? No, Nature's Prophet's ulti lands. Sluck knows that he was visible. Takes on the Trina Ghost. That BKB is on him right now.
Invisible clockwork wandering around.
Mr. Bale backs out. They don't want any of that. It looks like they want to try and take the tier 2 on top. But are they going to be able to? That's the real question. It looks like everyone on Rox.Kis besides Rubik is closing on them. I don't know. Does Rubik have a TP scroll? He does. So he'll be there as soon as he needs to be. He's ready to go. It looks like in the meantime he's going to be stacking up an Ancient for the Gyrocopter.
It's like what he spent most of this game doing.
Yep. It makes sense too. He gets it again. Ooh, tired. I should have taken a nap during the pause.
Just looking at the effect the pause had on the goal graph is kind of funny. Just like flat straight lines.
Oh yeah. Oh god, it still counts. Let's have a look here. That's Syllabear's bear looking. He has that finished Monkey King bar, which is kind of scary.
It's interesting to see how this team's going to play, because obviously after the Roche has gone down, it's been kind of passive, but with the Aegis up on the Gyro, with the finished BKB, like, I'm honestly expecting Rox.Kis to try and make a play.
I hope that they do, really. I really hope that they do. Because this is just, after all that waiting, it just feels really passive for them to be sitting around. Looks like Gyro wants to get one more stack before he tries to take down these guys.
Yeah, makes sense.
Well, yeah, I mean, his flat cannon's going to hit everything anyway.
He got golems.
3, 4, 5. That's it, all the smalls are down. And Lena looks like she's sniping out another ward. There's another one off to the far right there. If she moved, she'd be able to see it, but she's in no position to do so. As you see Clockwork up on the top here, he still just has a smoke. I think he's had that smoke for a really long time. He hasn't been able to move and gank.
He has had that for a while now.
I'm pretty sure I mentioned that smoke like at 10 minutes.
Something like that, yeah. Well, looks like they're just casually pushing everything. Sluck just checked the Ancients. Doxy pushing out that bot lane with Sluck. But now they're backing out because obviously they can't. There's only 2 of them there, the rest are on the top lane.
Yep, Nature's Prophet's doing that Nature's Prophet thing in farming. It looks like he's going to be going for the Sheep Stick instead of the Manta Star, assuming that he hasn't gone for anything yet. He's got 2.5k, so he'll just go straight to a Mystic.
Quite possibly, yeah.
That flare flies out. And it hits nothing at all. And Nature's Prophet gets stunned by some Centaurs. Like, I'm trying to find anything that's going on. It's like, nope. They're just clearing waves now. They're pulling full.
Because like we don't. It's like we can't even like fall back and discuss things anymore. Because
yeah,
we
used that all up. We did it all.
We used everything.
We're out. We're spent.
Game over, man.
That's
Game over.
There's nothing left for us now but to get horrifically drunk. Start taking shots until everything makes sense again.
Oh, come on, guys. Make a play.
You've used up all our fodder. We need the plays. We need a Shadow Demon Lena roam, but now Rox.Kis are finally caught onto that. They're just moving in large groups every single time.
Yep. Oh, Slack as a DD, maybe this will make something happen.
Nope, he's going to go farm Ancients.
God damn it. I mean, okay, he's farming Ancients, so that's gold, which he can use to turn into items and make himself get more ahead.
Yep. When you're ahead, get a header. But are they even ahead anymore? No, I wouldn't say so. Gyrocopter has farmed as crap. He's going for a butterfly.
Gold is pretty much even.
Yep. Gyrocopter has the Eagle Song. He's almost there. Rubik is just waiting around to do another Ancient stack. It's got 2 in it so far.
Two highest GPMs right now are Gyrocopter and Prophet.
Yep, and right now highest net worths at Syllabear is at 13,000 and Gyrocopter is at 13,500. Nature's Prophet's finished his Scythe of Vice. That's a thing that happened. And it looks like another stack is happening. And is it going to succeed? It succeeds! Another orange on stack, and they're all golems, actually.
I don't think anyone's really been like, well, Slug is right now, but it's like they're barely going over the river.
Well, yeah, they don't want to. It's dangerous. Because it looks more like Rox.Kis are waiting to just jump out and trap them, but all they're doing is sat back near the Ancients chilling out. Everyone's soaking up experience while Gyrocopter gets farmed, besides Nature's Prophet, who's just doing as Nature's Prophet does. Seems silly to me.
Smoke gank. Bot lane. Here we go. Four-man smoke.
A four-man smoke. We have a thing happening. Okay. Okay. I'm watching it carefully.
Darkseer's gonna get caught. No, he's moving. Oh, he's actually gonna...
Wait, was that Clockwork Smoke, by the way? He finally used it. He did. It was Clockwork Smoke. He's got it. After about 20 minutes, he's finally used it.
Wow.
And they use it to ward the Radiant jungle and not actually block any of the camps.
Well, to be fair, they did it like they would have caught Darkseer, but just through pure chance, he walked out of the jungle as they went in.
He just finished all the camps and left.
That's ain't pure chance.
Yep.
Rock.
Come on, a thing happened. Nature's Prophet continuing to farm and push. He's already finished his Scythe of Vice, so he's just ready to do anything.
Is that an 8? Hang on, something's on the courier. Something.
Is this something exciting?
Yeah.
It's a finished Shiva's Guard for Darkseer. Which I'm glad to see.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, Rox.Kis are forcing the bottom turret. They've got 4 people down there, and they've got Prophet, who can just be Prophet, and Absolute Legends are just going to let it go. Yep,
I'm not going to lie, by the way. Absolute Legends also did a smoke, but I didn't even think it was worth pointing out, because nothing happened. Why? It was all so intense! But we're out of fodder. We ran out of talking material. Otherwise, this would be okay. This is like an acceptable amount of time for there not to be an engagement.
It's just the fact that it's not when you have, like...
Nothing to say. Right now, they're doing some pushing and farming. They're still doing some pushing and farming. Let's look over the items.
Alright, they're 5-manning mid. They're going 5-man mid right now.
Awesome. I'll save talking about the items just in the off chance that there's going to be an engagement and a tower killed, because then I can talk about items afterwards.
They're pushing the tower. This tower's going to go.
That tower is... Look at... Oh, that bear is hitting like an absolute truck. Although it's actually been stunned, it's got the barrage effect on it from the gyrocopter, and that tower is not in deny range, so everyone's just going to back out.
And he recreated the bear.
And he made a fresh bear. No, he hasn't recreated the bear.
Well, he blinked it to make... He blinked it so they dodged the last tower hit and didn't die.
Yep. Thank you, bear. And it's got 10 hit point regen thanks to the armlet that doesn't reduce it for some reason.
Because logic.
Mm-hmm. Well, bears obviously aren't like, if you haven't noticed, then the flavor text actually describes it as the bearer sacrifices his life energy. He's not the bearer though. He's the bear.
Well, then why does Ursa lose health?
Because he's not the bearer. He's the bearmans. Bearmans are still bearers though. They're pretty manny.
Oh, that is some awful logic.
Well, look, it's actually as close to any explanation I've ever heard for armlet actually not reducing any stats.
I got another one. A bug.
Well, no, because that doesn't have any law sense. Imagining that it wasn't a bug, why would it not happen? It's because...
Alright, so again, Absolute Legends are going for 5-man mid. In the meantime, Prophet is down in the bot lane.
And that tower, 1 right click, 2, it's down. That bear is hitting for about 280 every time. Does not give a fuck.
Prophet's going for the tier 3 though.
Yep, and then there's a TP by the Ducks, who's just going to hold it off. All he has to do is use the Iron Shell, drop a Shivas, and a Vacuum. Everything is easy peasy. He doesn't even have to do the Shivas, actually. Although he should have, because it would have been cool. Tish.
It would have been all like, woo!
I made a pun!
I know you made a pun. I chose to ignore it.
No, you're not meant to ignore genius.
It wasn't genius.
It was.
No.
It happened.
Nope.
We can't get past that fact. And while they're still continuing to do nothing, we're going to go over the items. So we have here, it looks like Lone Druid is finally building another thing.
I called it. Yeah, triple 4-star.
There are 3 4-stars in that team. Yeah, well done. A Lone Druid currently has a Ring of Regen, and a ring of defense or protection. So he's gonna have tranquil boots. Exciting days for him.
Right now, like in terms of plays, like Absolute Legend need to make a play.
They do. They really do. Otherwise, Gyrocopter's just going to be a monster.
Just caused that gold spike? Open your gold graph. The hell just caused that gold spike?
That would be the Dire team killing another ancient stack.
No, no. The gold spike is going up towards Radiant, which means the Radiant did something.
Oh, that was the tower death, tower kill by the Syllabare.
Okay. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I was gonna say like that's.
Oh, they're losing to the tier 2, Nature's Prophet being a Nature's Prophet, whereas on the other side, it looks like Rox.Kis is sat there on the Roche, but they aren't gonna stop AL from taking it. The tower goes down, and it looks like Rox.Kis are just gonna give up the Roche without a fight, and it goes down to the Slark. Slark takes the Aegis, in fact. He has just finished an MKB actually. And will a thing happen? Who knows? There is now each team. They're even on towers. They both have a tier 2 left. See here, experience graph. It's still in AL's favor, as to be expected, and the gold is now really coming up from the Dire side again. Just looking at that graph, it's just such an immense period of time spent paused. Look at it.
I know, right? It's just a flat, straight line.
And it was at the 14-minute mark.
Oh Jesus!
Nope, hanging up.
We're a professional.
I know, right? I'm not answering that. I'll pick it up another time. If I have to, I'll unplug my phone. But I don't want to do that. That's it.
There's still nothing really happening. It's just sort of like people like maneuvering around each other. There's like 4 up on the top for AL. The Darkseid's on his way to join this, make it 5. But then you got Prophet on the bot lane. And the rest of Rox.Kis are in the mid.
I'm being called again. This is really quite annoying.
I feel like they should just base race it.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Oh. The top tier 2 is going to go down. That's all members of Absolute Legends up there. They just take it down. They're going for the Rex. They're going for the tier 3 and they're going for the Rex. Mass TPs, but going back to defend this. That bear just chunks the tower so hard. The fortification is used. Rubik is here to defend it, and the rest of Rox.Kis are collapsing on to AL to see if they can get an engagement. And the engagement happens. Cogs goes down, and the Jarrah ult. In comes the Brewmaster. He gets rooted, and he ults. Down goes the Darkseer wall. A Jarrah missile flies in, hits the Darkseer. Chain stunning the Darkseer. The bear goes up in the air. Looks like 2 down for Rox.Kis, 1 down for AL. Prophet TP's in, picks off the Slark, but the Aegis is still there, so the Aegis pops. Looks like he'll be resing in a second. The Brewmaster ult is finally wore out, and in goes Slark again, trying to pick him off because his health is so low. He goes down to the Lone Druid. Jarrah's still alive, but for not for much longer. If he gets a root gaming, nope, no root gaming. In comes TP, Brewmaster is brought back. And it looks like overall that was... I don't even know how many buybacks that was. That was a cool fight.
I missed an actual fight? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, like a legit fight with... Prophet's come back in, and he is kind of screwed.
Yeah, he just got completely melted. I can't believe I missed it. It's the worst thing ever. I better get that job for all the inconveniences they've just caused me. It looks like clockwork. He actually finished a Ghost Scepter at some point, and thanks to that survives being trapped in the cogs with the Syllabare Angry Bear.
Well, at the end of that, I'm not entirely sure because there was like buybacks and stuff. I'm not entirely sure exactly what
well, it went from 11 to 9 to 17 to 11, so it's definitely in AL's favor.
Yeah, it's in AL's favor, and they took a Rex and a tier 3.
Okay, can you talk me through like the basics of what occurred then, seeing as I've completely missed it and I need a recap?
Okay, so AL group does 5, went for the tier 2 on top. They took the tier 2 and continued pressing for the tier 3. Then Rox.Kis TP2 back, and the rest of them fell back through mid and swept upwards. Not inside their base, but like from mid lane up to the top lane, and basically a fight occurred on those racks.
It's pretty damn good. I'm really sad that I missed it.
Now it looks like AL are just going to pressure the mid.
Yeah, Slark is officially doing decent damage now. He's got a Sacred Relic. Is he going to go for a fucking Divine Rapier? He could be going for a Radiance, but it would seem like a strange choice for a Slark. Or unless it's Casual Relic for damage. In which case I don't know why he wouldn't go for a Deadlift.
This team fight is just...
That...
I can't even tell what's like exactly who's winning this. It's just
Lina
kind
got
of
burst
Lina
by
went
abilities,
down.
and everyone just struggled to back out around the Dark Seer wall. She got hit by a
Yeah.
couple of spells. Rox.Kis successfully pushed them all the way back. It looks like Nature's Prophet in true Russia style. He has the Desolator, as to be expected. And those clones of Gyrocopter are actually doing serious amounts of damage to him. It might even get a kill. Nope, they get finished off by Nature's Prophet. Did you see the damage they just did?
Yeah, that was pretty nuts. I was wondering whether the Soul Catcher was going to pop him, but no, not enough damage.
No, not quite, sadly.
But yeah, they could. That's a Rex and a tier 3 down again.
It's back in AO's favor. It seems like at this point... Wait, is that another 2 wasted sentries in the same spot? They've done that like 3 times in this same game. They're just pouring away money into them.
I don't know.
It looks like 2 different people warded at the same time, considering they're both different skins.
Quite possibly, yeah. That can happen.
The Lich Ward is the cooler ward. It's got a little manacle. Let's have a look here.
So I mean, I'm gonna take another look at the items because AL have had nicest. In fact, let's look at the XP and gold. Yeah, I mean, look at that gold and XP lead now. It's a 14k XP lead for AL and
Yeah, it's just a steep incline.
about a 6k gold lead. I mean, item-wise, you can see it in the items. Like, Dox has finished TP boots and he's building what I assume is a BKB because he's got an Ogre Club.
Oh, there might be a smoke gang, by the way. That Brewmaster has a smoke.
Excellent.
pulling a
Slark has
clockwork.
picked up the Sacred Relic. Like you point out, Lena now has a Ghost Scepter. Shadow Demon surprisingly doesn't actually have anything new.
He's generally been their ward bitch. He's actually just got stacks of wards. He's gone for another smoke.
Smoke Gang top lane.
The top? You mean the
What?
bottom? You keep doing that to me, and I keep looking up going, wait, where?
Brewmaster starts off with the ultimate. Slark has popped the BKB, gone straight onto the Rubik. Rubik's already down.
As you can see, the Darkseer got cut out of that fight by the Sheep Stick from Nature's Prophet, but he's being hit by his own clones, and he gets root gaming really hard. The Brewmaster clone sends the bear flying up into the air, and Slot looks like he wants to try and take a fight. He needs one more right click. He's invisible for now and getting all the regen he needs. He's got the Gem of True Sight, so he knows that there's nothing revealing him. Until he gets too close to those Sentry Wards, and Brewmaster gets a couple of hits, but no crits. It looks like Darkseer's going to be able to attempt TP out safely. And again, another successful fight for Rox.Kis. They lose one and take 2. And they've managed to push AL away again. That Gyrocopter is just so much threat right now. He has a Divine Rapier.
Wait, he has a Rapier?
Yeah,
When did he pick that up?
I have no idea. I don't know why. When we were mentioning, I wonder what items everyone's got, I just didn't look and see a Rapier. Did he get it right before that fight, perhaps? Because they were at the... No, it was... Yeah, it wasn't during the fight. It must have been...
God damn it! Why are these guys trying to ruin my Rapier predictions?
Yeah,
because
no.
I feel like Slark's gonna get one as well, and he's
Yeah,
just
the
gonna
moment that Clockwork killed Lena, Lone Druid activated a DD, and Gyrocopter has purchased a Divine Rapier. He did it mid-fight.
Jesus.
Now that's a
God
clutch
damn,
purchase.
why are they trying to ruin up my
Oh no, I don't remember if I bet on a Divine Rapier being in there.
I bet 3 or less.
Well, you got to be careful then. If they get any more Divine Rapiers, we're in trouble.
Like, yeah, so I'm saying, if Slark is indeed building a Divine Rapier, that's already 2.
You're right. I don't know. I think that he would be too scared to do that. And to be honest, he's actually already got enough money for a Divine Rapier, so I imagine he's just going to go for a Radiance instead and get some more damage while he's invisible.
Radiant seems kind of stupid.
Well, yeah, but so does a Divine Rapier.
Yeah, but maybe an Abyssal. The Abyssal makes him a Sacred Relic, right? Am I thinking that correctly? I can't remember.
Yes, you're correct. It does come from that, but he hasn't got the Skullbasher part. I'd imagine he would have gone for it first because he could have afforded it first, but... I guess not. No, it's possible he's going for an Abyssal then. I've seen Abyssal Slugs plenty of times, and that makes a lot more sense to me. And that bear takes another tower at the cost of
I do like I will say I do like the way AL are pushing this by using the bear solely to take down the towers. Because the bear's so tanky, like, it requires so much effort from Rox.Kis to kill the bear, and even while they're doing it, like, the bear's still chunking those towers.
Yeah, if the bear gets in 3 tower hits, it's already done significant damage. And to be honest, they could send their bear around in a circle and
look
just
what's
get
happening on
close
top
to it.
lane, like, because they've obviously got they've got the melee racks down in both their top and mid lane, and they have no tier 3 towers left.
Yeah, look at it. It's that ranged axe is now down to 400 hit points. It's quite a big deal when you think about it. Rubik is just going to push it away. It's more farm for Gyro, but it's not much.
Rosh is up soon.
Super creep to farm.
Rosh is up in about a minute, I think. If I look at Smoke Gang,
1
bot
minute.
lane.
I like you got bot lane right this time.
I know.
Good man. Looks like Dire are moving out. They're going to try and surround them from the other side or something, or are they going to try and prevent the Roche that spawns soon? In fact, he's spawning real fast. And now they're going to meander around. They're now down to half the smoke. They've officially stood out of their base. Nature's Prophet has revealed himself.
That's fine though, because Nature's Prophet has a Shadow Blade, so they're probably like if they'd seen that, it would have been like, well, that's Shadow Blade.
I think the smoke animation though for coming out of invisibility actually has wisps of smoke coming off of you as you do it though. So if they were looking at it, yeah, it does when you get revealed. And it looks like AO's response is to run away in another direction. I'm sorry.
They're just gonna
yeah, they're gonna abandon.
They're
gonna abandon Roche and
Rex.
just go straight for the Rex. I'm sorry, Rox.Kis. Your gank is in another castle.
Go for the Rex. Go, 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 go.
Bear power. Punch, punch, punch.
Jesus.
It down.
That
just needed to happen so long ago. And another Rex. Punch. It's gone. And another Rex. Hit. Hit. Oh, the lift. Hit.
That's
It's
another
down.
one down.
Gyrocopter
That's
ults.
Mega
Lena's
Creep.
about to fall.
Almost.
She Ghost Scepters just in time to survive, and Slark ultis to back out. There is a dust, but it's not actually going to work. In fact, it wasn't on them, I don't think. Yeah, it was a dust against the Dire side. And that's another barracks down. And Lone Druid buys back, and probably is about to summon another bear when he arrives. He does. He has his bear up, so that's going to be a bear in now. He's going to ulti probably as soon as he reaches that ledge. And in the meantime, the Divine Rapier Gyrocopter is reaping a terrible, terrible toll. He still has an Eagle Song, so not only has he got the Divine Rapier,
that is an Abyssal Blade. Abyssal Blade on the Slark.
Smart choice, smart choice. And Gyrocopter turns up to look at the Roshan.
Oh, he's in a bad
Root
spot.
Gaming!
Get the rapier! Who has the rapier?
Who has it? Slark has the rapier!
It's the rapier!
He dropped a scroll for it though, he doesn't have his precious scroll.
That was nuts how fast he managed to pick that up.
He now deals 700 damage. Every hit, and he's got mini bashes, he has a stun, and he's a right click. That is so many buybacks.
I'm not gonna lie, Bizzo Perfect is right now thinking, God damn it! Get the damage!
Right click, right click, right click. It's heavy. It's so heavy. Hey, look at cheese.
How does he still have space for an Aegis? I don't understand. And that's Bizzle down again.
What did he drop for that?
This Slark is... GG is called.
GG is called. That's it. That's the end. Absolute Legends have taken this first best of 3 in the TI3 Qualifiers.
Both victories with Slark.
And it was now featuring Carry Slark, the baller man.
Jesus, that was...
Despite lagging so hard. Apparently.
Apparently. Oh my god, that pause is long.
It was so brutal. I'm going to have to pay annotations for skipping because that was bullshit. And with that, the game is at a close.
I guess that's it.
Thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I've been some kind of wizard and helping me with this cast. Helping me greatly has been the illustrious Goramoth.
Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed the cast. There's been some good games, minus the pause. Catch you next time.
Have a magical